So that also reminds me, talking about speedruns, I finally was reminded about that. Remember I was talking about the speedrun documentary about that last Sonic level we were doing?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's God, now I forget it. Not smelling salts, because that's bad. Smolders?
Summoning salts?
Summoning salts, thank you. Mm-hmm. That's the YouTuber where, like, he has maybe 7 videos.
Yeah, just
but
about
they're
that
all
sort of thing.
like 1 million views or whatever, because they're all fascinating about whatever games speedrunning community. So I just kept saying that video or whatever, but I couldn't remember the name of the channel.
Yeah, I think I've seen some of his videos before.
Yeah.
I watched this other YouTuber. God, I don't remember his name either. But he had a wonderful video that I saw this week about like the world record progression of Mario Odyssey.
Ooh, I'd like to see that.
That was a really fun one. Okay, I don't know how to read, so how do we get through this door?
I think the first Summoning Salts
There
video
you
was
go.
a subject I didn't even know about, which was ultra skips in Mario Kart Wii.
Yeah, that checks out. Right,
Like,
can't fucking hover.
do you remember what those were?
Those were like hopping over huge portions of the map by going out of world and stuff, right?
It was, at least
Oh my
that's
God.
what it was at first, but then there's one small area like on like a mound or like a little thing that if you go into a circle around that just little mound, it counts as a complete lap around
Right,
the
right, like it would
that
take up the lap progress.
That's the part
Okay.
that blew me away.
Yeah, I'm remembering this now. Yeah.
And I never heard about that because I don't know, I just got this maybe idea in my head that Mario Kart Wii, like I love Mario Kart Wii when I played it,
Yeah, same.
but I always got this impression that it wasn't taken very seriously by like Mario Kart, like
Mario Karters.
Mario Karters. Like it was always like, oh, Mario Kart Wii or
Oh,
whatever.
nice. There we go.
Even though I have nothing to attribute that to, I was just like my general feeling.
It's the Wii version, so it must be, right?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. Oh, like because the wheel makes it shitty.
I'm playing with motion controls.
I would play with motion controls quite a bit.
Yeah, same, honestly. That plastic wheel was fun.
Oh yeah, as people optimizing these ultra skips by like if you use the wheel, it makes it way easier and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, that's cool because it just.
I remember that video being interesting because it totally makes sense that in a game like Mario Kart, like, yeah, you don't need to give a shit about the user like actually just crossing the flag as your or the goal whatever as your like main metric for where they are.
Yeah,
you have to
yeah.
put like tons of trackers all over the level to make sure they don't just do that.
Right.
It's really smart, actually. Like, I never really thought about racing game design like that, but it makes sense to prevent people from cheating.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's something that's more frequent with something like a kart racer, where it has like much more like wild and crazy tracks with different topography, or if it that's the way it works for any racing game, even if it's like a standard like Need for Speed or something that's like more traditional track design. I don't know if it works on both or if it depends if like, you know, what engine it's using, but whatever.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely think you could do it on any game for sure, but like you're right, like in an open world like Need for Speed, Most Wanted, Burnout Paradise, you know, that sort of thing, like I definitely don't think there's much of a need because you're still I don't like that.
I swear, I didn't see a single review, I didn't see anything of anyone ever talking about that new Need for Speed that came out like
Need
a
for
month
Speed
ago.
Heat?
I just never saw anything after that. After its initial trailer, or it, like its trailer that announced it exists like 4 months before it launched, I was like, okay, and then just now that you said Need for Speed, I was like, was that good? Does anyone know?
Yeah, I've heard it's really good actually.
Really?
I've seen a lot of people say it's like the best Need for Speed in a long time.
There
It's
is!
big, by the way, yeah. But I've seen a lot of people say it's the best one in quite a while.
Need
so.
for Big.
I believe it like called all the microtransaction stuff as well. Like it, which is nice because it had it really bad.
I mean, it's not going to be The Run, but what can be?
No, of course not. We
I
have to,
own
we have
two
to put our
versions.
standards in the right place.
I own 2 versions of The Run. I own the Wii version and like I think a 360 version. I've never booted up either. I'm just like, oh, this is shite.
I mean, we should.
We should.
I'm so curious, especially like the Wii version. I know nothing about.
Yeah, there's probably a reason why. I bet you it's like one of those versions where it has nothing. Like even though it's called The
not
Run,
interesting.
there actually is no run sections.
It's just race
That'd be
sections.
fun.
Need for Speed the car. Who the fuck wants that? Oh, jeez.
It's like, I really like racing games, but you know what I like better than racing games? Not racing games. Can we give those people the game they want?
Can I get out of the car? You know, it's the Tony Hawk Underground.
Yeah, that design choice or whatever.
Can I get off the board?
We finally... Can I play a Sonic game where no run?
Yeah. Sonic...
Boom.
Sonic sit on the couch with your boyfriend. You remember that in Dream Collection?
No spin-offs. Yes.
Yeah.
It's not really an official game, but it's fine.
Yeah, I love that bit where Eggman's texting you advice, remember? And then you tickle Sonic. So good.
Show the glorious achievement of what the world's leading scientist, Professor Gerald, has created.
Man, one thing I'll say is that I don't really like Shadow's voice in this first game. I much prefer the later one.
Did they change voice actor?
I'd imagine he must have been. And I think in Sonic 2006, people were telling us about all the thousands of voice changes everyone got per game.
So this is a weapon of mass destruction? Jeez.
The Eclipse Cannon.
That's a fine name.
I think his voice is still cool, but he sounds better in later games, yeah.
Was this my grandfather's legacy? But it's been
so Gerald is actually a nice scientist, right? It's stated.
Apparently not.
Well, nicer than Eggman?
Probably. That seems like a low bar. Eggman's like, yeah, I can blow up the planet now.
Which is what I want.
Oh, so that's why.
Where am I going to get all my slave animals?
Exactly.
That do something.
We need the 7 Chaos Emeralds. Once you have
It's not a cool pose, Shad.
No, it's not.
Power of destruction to use as you please. And then the world could be yours.
But sometimes the world is not enough.
I like the way you think, Shadow. I will get the Chaos Emeralds. Use the machine to dominate the world and build a legacy
Do you
of
really
my
think
own.
it will be that easy?
What?
You're gonna need me. Whoa, cool.
That's pretty cool.
It is cool.
Great idea. How about making a deal?
Deal?
When you grabbed that huge emerald, you said something about a reaction. A reaction that it may have with the Master Emerald. Now, if you could just let me borrow that radar, I may be able to help you. What do you think?
I do.
Don't trust her, Eggman.
What's in it for me?
I have an idea where the other Chaos Emeralds
God, they're like speaking over each other.
Yeah.
Do you know that I am a treasure hunter that specializes in all kinds of jewels?
It's wild watching this cutscene, like how fucking far ahead Kojima was with directing scenes. When you just think about Metal Gear Solid, when that came out in relation to this, and it's like...
I thought you were going to say something else.
No, just these characters are practically talking over each other and the sound mixing's nonsense.
Yeah.
But you jump back a few years to Metal Gear Solid to this perfect cinematography and you're like, shit!
See, I thought you were going to say, looking at the scene, it makes me think how far ahead Kojima was with his messaging in MGS2.
Right? Yeah.
Believe what you want to believe.
I will believe it.
No, but I mean, you're also right about that. He was very anti-war right out of the gates.
He's very anti-Shadow.
And in this game, every frame that Rouge is on the screen, all I see is ballistics. It's like...
Then Shadow will enter the armory, where he will set the timer on these dynamite packs.
But I mean, I guess also they're trying to nuke the planet, so that also...
Yeah.
Yeah.
There
are multiple readings of Sonic Adventure 2, valid readings of the narrative.
Yeah.
And I definitely subscribe to that one.
You know, it's about the memes in our DNA.
We only have 30 minutes to pull this.
No, it's not. It's Gene. It's Sonic and Shadow. It's
Dude, it's so weird because Sonic's this series.
meme is generations. It's got to be generations.
It's so weird because it's there is weird stuff in these cutscenes or in backstory for certain characters where it's way more elaborate and you could derive other people could have. It's not what is your opinion on Vex? Well, it's not going to be any different from anybody else's.
No, Vex is plain.
Or Bubsy.
Yeah.
But like for Sonic, there are certain games where you can point to that one and be like, well, I interpreted that a different way.
Exactly. Like,
it's so fucked up.
What did it mean when Big the Cat was sitting up there?
What does that
mean?
Was it just a fun cameo, or is he there looking at these mistakes that are cyclical?
Yeah.
And then he's just observing it as an outside observer, and maybe he's supposed to represent us, watching the characters.
Does he represent us? Does he represent a higher cause?
This nihilistic character. Large cannon.
As opposed to the small one.
The big boner.
You can now break iron containers. Nice. Have you been playing Shadows of the Damned?
Yeah, no, I did a video on it a few weeks ago.
Oh, okay, that checks out.
Yeah.
Why else would you mention this?
Yeah, and a lot of people were either like, yeah, Shadows of the Damned, what a janky piece of shit, and then other people go, wow, Shadows of the Damned, what a janky piece of shit, I love it.
Yeah.
And when I went back to it, I was like, hey, this actually doesn't feel as janky as I remember. It was weird.
I remember it being, honestly, other than like Killer 7, I remember it being like the most polished Suda game in terms of gameplay.
Yeah.
Do you remember? Man, I don't want to like just drop mad spoilers, even though the game's been out for a while. But you remember in Travis Strikes Again when you get to that bit and it's the most exciting fucking thing ever? Like,
no, it's super cool. I'm so amazed that he was even able to do that, because I'd assume that...
shit.
Wow. That happened on a similar platform in Sonic's campaign, if I recall. I was a little surprised that, like, I imagine EA would have maybe still had some sort of stake in that, but I guess they didn't.
I think, God, I can't quite remember, but when I did the playthrough of Travis Strikes Again, because I did the whole game, I remember there being EA stuff in the credits.
There was, okay.
I can't remember who it was, if it was John Riccitiello at the time, but there was EA stuff in the credits for sure.
Okay.
Not like a ton, but like, more than zero.
It just sucks that they couldn't get the trifecta of getting Lollipop Chainsaw on there, because I guess Warner Brothers is not gonna play ball. I don't know.
I mean, I wonder if he would have wanted to, even, I don't know.
Someone was saying to me, it's like most likely the reason why is because so many people were involved with Lollipop Chainsaw, like the singer from Mindless Self-Indulgence, James Gunn.
Oh my God, you're right about that. The singer, I forgot.
Songs, Akira Yamaoka, like all these people, they're like, somewhere something must have been a licensing nightmare, and that's why. Because I was like, because you mentioned Shadows of the Damned because you saw it in my Xbox dashboard because you're playing this. On
no, I just heard you say something about Big Boner.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, he must have been.
Yeah, it was. But like, it's
right there.
It's on my console right now because I did play it. But I was like, I'm playing on my 360 because, that's where I have it.
Yeah.
And someone was like, well, it's backwards compatible on Xbox One. I was like,
is it?
No, I would have known about that. But then I looked it up and I was like, sure enough, it was. So EA is fine with letting that happen, but Lollipop Chainsaw Super is not.
Yeah, I wonder what the deal is.
It's got to be all those, like, because that game, I had to turn off the music from that game because I forgot how much fucking licensed music is in there.
I want to make this jump, but I don't know.
That's why I just had Lulu fucking put her own soundtrack of whatever on that video.
You told me about this.
She edited it,
true,
so
she's great.
Yeah. But like, I was like, that's better because Lollipop plays like every 3 seconds of that game, like all this other shit. And I'm like,
you're like,
I'm sorry, I
this
can't
was
risk
amusing the first time once.
Well, no, it's a little repetitive, but at the same time, I was just like, this is gonna trip something.
To be honest, I don't. To be honest, I don't distinctly remember the music being like a big. Like, you're right, there was a lot of shit going on with the musicians and stuff in that game in a good way, but I have a hard time remembering that distinctly. Like, I remember the gameplay better. I remember everything else better.
It had like an in-game MP3 player to select the songs you wanted to mute. Or not mute, but like play, and you can disable them. So music was like a big thing in that game. Maybe if you didn't like dive into it, you wouldn't have noticed. But yeah, they had songs that the Mindless Self-Indulgence singer who played the first boss, the punk boss that you fight, he voice acted that, and he had his own costume for Juliet. It was like little Jimmy Urine. It was like one of her shoes wearing like a pink suit with like a pink mohawk.
Oh my God, that was because of that.
Yeah.
Okay. That was the guy who sang. How'd that song go? Stupid motherfucker.
Yes.
Stupid mother. Yeah, that one. Yeah. Okay. Right. Those are good, memorable lyrics.
Yeah, it is. But
do you remember that Resident Evil 4 game music video that someone made to that?
Maybe I don't know.
You should see it.
Okay.
You should look it up after.
But yeah, I just think there was so much talent from all over the place that they can't just easily re-release that.
Yeah, who knows? Maybe.
Because that was really early on in Warner Brothers, like, actual were publishing shit.
Yeah.
Thing, because before they...
I was wondering if there was something back there, but... Whack.
Very whack. But yeah, like...
yeah, that's just gone now.
There's only a couple of games like that around that time that they actually were kind of starting to publish. I'm trying to remember some others. Because remember they team up with some publishers sometimes? Like, Condemned is a Warner Brothers and Sega joint.
That I don't remember.
Like, they co-published that series.
I really thought that was just Sega, yeah.
No, I thought I would think so too, but then when I booted up Condemned 2, I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, well.
Warner Brothers and them, weird.
You gotta get in somehow, you know? Yeah. When you don't have DC Comics, what are you gonna do?
And they really didn't back then, actually.
Yeah.
They were just publishing random shit.
Like, it wasn't until they really bought Midway stuff that it all kind of came together.
Yeah, and even then it took a couple of years even after they bought before they could really... Like, it took until MK9.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna blow my nose. My nose is getting all stuffy.
No, that's fair. Yosh! We accidentally skipped the cutscene, so now we're gonna watch the cutscene.
Because we were told that it's a good cutscene.
So we're watching the cutscene.
She's got a microchip in her brain.
Yeah, they all do. They're all chipped animals. Okay, that's why it's a good cutscene. Because it's an Amy Shadow cutscene.
Backhander!
You're not Sonic. Who are you?
I'm the one.
I feel like Amy has 3 types of cutscenes. She has a a Sonic being bothered by Amy cutscenes, Amy confusing any other hedgehog for Sonic cutscenes,
the man that she loves so much,
and the rare Amy actually winning cutscene.
Jump!
Do
jump!
a flip!
Jump! Oh, I thought he was gonna land on her.
Oh, and that's why we fight Tails, because he's defending Amy. Amy still jumps. Okay, so we accidentally skipped a cutscene, but we'll record it later.
Well, we got you guys.
We got you guys. Okay, so now we have to win. So this is my strat. So someone pointed out to me...
Don't we lose? No, wait. Shouldn't we lose? Didn't we win as Tails?
Yeah, we're gonna win this time. So someone explained to me that, yeah, the rings don't do a whole lot. They kind of offer more protection, but the health bar is all that matters, so...
It matters the confidence that Tails has while riding the death machine.
Mm-hmm.
Or Eggman in this case.
So that was definitely, like, speedrun quality.
Oh, shit. Did you see that? You got 5 minutes.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it said it's timed.
Oh, no. This level looks cool, actually. I like the art.
It said 5 in the thing.
Here I go.
In 5 minutes, there we go.
Oh, but she artificially makes this harder by saying, but I can do it in 5.
Okay, shit, let's figure it out. Maybe a switch to unlock him in the room upstairs. Okay.
Okay, first of all, fuck you. There may be a switch.
There could be, Batman. We don't know.
Could be,
I love the money blowing up on these vents.
Is it money?
It's
actually?
money, look at it. It's
shit.
dollar bills.
Yoshimitsu's ending from Tekken 1.
It's not illegal to scan dollar bills in Japan.
Is it not?
No, I have no fucking
I don't know either.
It's probably illegal to reproduce
I was like,
money.
that's a very weird thing. I don't think any government would allow that. But
Yeah, no, probably illegal.
A block.
A
We're
block.
getting too many hints
Maybe it's a
now.
riddle.
It might
It's
be.
in quotation marks. Danger, gun waste.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's another hint.
In the container.
In the container, A block, gun waste.
Oh, there's
right.
one of those things. Gun waste. Gun waste. Oh my god.
Holy crap!
Whoa, that's rad, actually. You know what? Stealth laser things, that works really well with this sort of character control. I really dig that.
I was gonna say, because like, you know, it's a lot like the movie Entrapment where Captain Zeta-Jones' butt goes underneath the lasers, but instead with Rouge. You know?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
That's what
too.
Michael Douglas likes.
You mean the Ant-Man guy?
The Ant-Man man.
Damn. Know this.
He goes to his kids, he's like, I'm the Ant-Man man.
This is new
I'm
data.
sure his kids are like 40, but whatever. I saw
Oh my God,
Kirk
look at
Douglas was trending, and I'm like, this motherfucker has to be dead. And no, it was just like, yeah, 140,000th birthday. And I'm like, wow.
For a sec, I thought you were gonna say a real number, and like you were gonna say 100 and something, and my mind was already blown by that.
Well, the real number is like 103 or 4.
Whoa,
like,
seriously?
Yeah.
Damn.
And like for his 100th birthday, it's like, I don't know what I'm talking about Kirk Douglas, but for his 100th birthday, he told his son, Ant-Man, he's like, for my 100th birthday, fine, I get it. Please stop having birthday parties with me, with tons of people. Yeah, I know, motherfucker, I'm super old.
Give it up.
But just invite the kids, and that's it. And don't stop it.
Oh shit, there's a mystic thing up there.
It's very mystic.
Okay, so we're halfway through our time and we've got none.
Cool.
So I've hit switches up here though, so hopefully that's made a difference downstairs.
Yeah, maybe it's all about like getting progression and not like achieving it.
Yeah.
Which makes no sense.
No, I mean...
No. It's cold. Cold. You just want to see the money texture flying around.
It's nice. It's cool. You're
messing around.
I'm fucking looking for the fucking thing.
There, you got it.
There's one. Oh, my rings.
You've never felt a sonic tension like this before.
This song is very Lupin the Third as well. I really dig it.
Holy shit, that CG Lupin the Third movie.
It looks amazing, doesn't it, visually?
It looks like someone finally figured out animating CG characters. It seems like up until then, no one's actually done it right.
They did it right once for Tintin.
Right.
And then never again.
They did it right once, Polar Express. That's it.
Yeah. But that Tintin movie looks amazing though. Still, like that holds
They
up.
still say they're working on it. Steven Spielberg or
Spielberger,
Steven Spielberg like Peter Jackson are all like, yeah,
Did they both work on that?
The idea was all Steven Spielberg's going to direct the first one, which he did, and it's going to be such a massive success that we're just going to go into prep for the sequel. But it wasn't a massive success. It was a success.
That's a bummer, because I remember that was a good movie, too.
Because Tintin's too European it doesn't have the name recognition that it does in Europe or whatever.
Yeah.
So, but it was a success.
Okay, that's good.
And they're just like, well, we're gonna do it. Peter Jackson's really wants to do it. He just like, it wasn't a slam dunk, and we couldn't convince the movie studio to invest in it right away. So,
have you seen? Speaking of the amazing visuals for the Lupin movie, have you seen the amazing visuals for the Asterix and Obelix CG movie as well?
I think I remember seeing that somewhere.
They look absurdly good. I have no other hints.
No, we got so many before too.
God, I'm so out of time. Like I'm so out of time.
But you can. It's the cut and thrust of Rouge and Knuckle levels could mean you could find it in the next 9 seconds.
It could be the case.
That's no good! You spoiled my plan!
It's possible! No!
I spoiled his plan.
Oh my god. Just don't blink the lockers. The lockers need to fuck off.
Okay, so I think I have a strat now at least. So I'm gonna go up to the blue level, and then I'm just gonna fly around the room, and that'll tell us which safes we need to do.
Right.
And then we can execute on that. Nice. Thought I could do it.
Good stuff.
I'm gonna game over. Can't believe I forgot to get a ring.
Do you remember the promise we made when we were kids, Rouge? No.
Absolutely
not. And even if I did remember, I wouldn't honor it.
Not with you.
Not with you. I don't even know who she's really talking to, but it'd be weird if he was talking to Tails. It's like, well, Tails, you were like an embryo when I was a kid.
Is she that much younger? Or is Tails that much younger, rather?
I mean, Sonic's 15 in my mind. Tails is 10.
Okay.
Maybe 9. That's my.
So yes, you're saying.
That's my headcanon.
Okay, it looks like this one's on the yellow floor.
Yeah, I don't know. It seems like it. Or it might be in an enemy if that enemy's here. No, he's not.
Oh, no. There it is.
Okay, good.
Okay. So this is going well. We've only used 1 minute.
About, you know. Did you go all the way to the top?
Yeah, I did blue.
Okay, it's not the enemy.
And now the last red section, and then we can go up to the switch area, because we know they can also be in the switch area. This strategy seems reliable, actually.
Well,
a little slow, but whatever, it'll work. So, okay. So now I'll go upstairs, and hopefully they're both upstairs, because they both gotta be somewhere.
Downstairs, not got a lot going on.
Yeah. Please.
Okay.
Looking good. Let me read some hints, because I can always pause to use them.
On a big box.
Okay.
Cool. Alright, well now it's beeping.
Okay, well there's one around there somewhere.
What are you doing? Get going.
Yeah, it's lower, I think.
It's gotta be close.
On a big box, could it
maybe?
be this enemy? Yeah, there we go. Okay.
Okay.
There's rings here. Can I break these guys? Yeah, okay.
So, I don't know if there was any other beeping that was coming out from up above here, but it seemed like it was only the one gem up here.
I can go higher.
There is a... Take me? Okay.
There is a higher zone.
You can get higher.
So let's try up there.
Not high enough.
So I feel like that was on a big box. Yeah, it was. Because
it seemed like it, yeah. It was a large box, shaped box.
We have a lot of time, so
Next
hopefully...
one is empty.
Hopefully we'll still be able to make this happen.
Do you think computer hints from, like, little computer monitors would be much more literal?
Yeah, well...
Instead of, like, you know, making...
Just go ahead, that's not helpful.
Thank you. Now we're gonna get the one that we've never gotten before.
Right.
That's like we have no.
It's gonna
idea.
absolutely stump us. We still.
It was hidden in the pause menu.
All along.
You have to close the DS.
A safe in B block. I think that was the yellow one we scanned before. Oh, B block. We're in B block. Shit. So maybe it was here all along, and I just missed this one.
Okay, no. It might be lower, it might be like right underneath the platform.
Well, if it's in B block, it's got to be on this floor, but I don't know.
You know what I mean? Like just under the platform that you're currently walking
Certainly
on,
could
maybe
be.
just hanging around. Because yeah, you kind of it was more yellow downstairs.
Yeah, I agree. Okay.
Rouge, it's going to explode! Hurry up! Get going!
Yeah.
It's gotta be close.
Shit,
Oh, red.
Okay. So it's a safe here in B block.
Yeah,
okay. Shit.
As long as nothing fucky happens.
Which one's yellow? Yellow's in the middle, right?
I actually forget. This tension. Come on, come on! No! Where is it?
How do I get in? Yeah. Sorry, I'm actually unclear on how, like, what is going on.
Because we never got to this point where we got there in time.
We've never managed to get in a safe. I don't actually know how to get in the safes.
Oh,
Maybe
man.
I'm missing a piece of gear? I don't know. Maybe we'll find out next time.